Hello, my lovelies. I am back with another element astrology reading for you guys. We're going to be looking at relationships, like always. Again, these are general readings, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest. You may not have anything that resonates with you, and that's okay. I encourage you to check out your other dominant signs, such as your moon, your rising, or even your Venus signs, to see if maybe one of those readings resonates better with you. Again, this is general, so it's going to be hitting a couple different people here. So each one of these may not hit. So just keep that in mind, please. If you are not sure what your other signs are, you can go to astrology.com or cafeastrology.com. Both are good sites to plug your information in and get that information. In fact, I got my entire natal chart from a cafe astrology, which was really pretty cool, and you can print that off and so on and so forth. So yeah, super cool. But yeah, there are also some apps that you can download as well. So there are lots of different options for finding that. Okay, so this reading is for fire signs. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And of course, that could be for your sun, your moon, your rising, or even your Venus, or any other major placement in your chart. So if you have one of the fire signs and one of your dominant placements, this may resonate with you. So take a listen. All right, let's jump in. So in the first position, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Self card. Now, this is a new deck to me. As you can see, it's lovely. It's very pretty. I just got this. This was my Christmas present to myself. And this particular deck comes with two additional cards that are not part of the traditional tarot deck. One of it is the Self card, and the other is the Flower of Life. And I got both of these in this particular reading, which is really cool. So I will explain what those are as we go. All right. So anyway, so for the first position, this is a message from your inner self. Okay. So fire signs, this is what your inner self is trying to tell you. And again, we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Self card. We also have the Eagle, the Road, and the Sun card for this particular placement. What I'm getting here is a lot of hesitation to commit. Yeah, I feel like there might be a new relationship in your life, something new coming into your life, a new person who's just come into your life. Maybe you're just kind of casually dating each other. But I'm feeling on your end, there is a lot of hesitation. I feel like this is due to some past traumas that you may have suffered from past relationships. This could even be from family trauma. Sometimes our parents fuck us up, and the trauma runs deep, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here, is that your trauma is running quite deep. The Self card here, this is talking about assessing your past experiences and reflecting on how they shaped you, okay? This is basically just saying that self-reflection is needed. Pairing that with the Nine of Wands, it's clear that there are some kind of past traumas that has kind of made you gun-shy about starting new relationships. I do see here pride, okay? Pride is coming through with the Eagle, but there's a new opportunity that is here for you. This is new hope, new opportunity, and that's why I feel like this relationship is brand new. This isn't something that you've had for very long. This isn't a long-term relationship that you're in. This is a new connection that has been made. But I feel like you're you're weighing your options. You're not sure how to proceed. If you want to continue on this particular path, you're just not sure. Again, there's a lot of hesitation on your end just due to some being hurt in the past. And so you're kind of hesitating a lot, and you're not sure if you want to go forward. The Sun card here, I feel like you want to be happy. You want that joy. You want that happiness. And this person does make you happy. You're very, when you're with this person makes you feel alive. And this person makes you feel all the flutters in your belly and excitement and so on. But you're scared. You are so scared. And the message I feel that's coming from your inner self is basically acknowledge. You need to acknowledge and start to kind of reassess, like look inside and find out what's causing your hesitation. Why are you feeling like this? This person makes you feel happy, but why are you hesitating? It's time to start dealing with those past traumas in a healthy manner. And so it is possible that, seeking some maybe professional guidance on the matter might help, might be warranted. It's always good to seek some therapy, if it's needed. Overcoming traumas, especially like bad relationships, trauma from your childhood, like whatever it is that's causing this roadblock in your own head, it needs to be dealt with. And that's what I feel like your inner self is telling you to do. You need to deal with this situation within you, okay? I also am picking up strong Sagittarius energy. So I really feel like it's possible that you are a Sagittarius. Maybe your sun is a Sagittarius. But either way, this is definitely a fire sign. Wands tend to represent fire placements. So, but as I said, this does have Sagittarius energy with it. So, check your placements and see if this resonates with you. You might have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. So, okay, moving on. The second position here is the relationship itself. With this one, I feel Pisces. Actually, for both cards here, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. And both of those cards are Pisces cards. So potentially, your partner could be a Pisces or have a Pisces placement dominant in their chart. So for this, I really feel there's a lot of attraction here in this connection. A lot of romance. Like this person is almost like an ideal partner. I think that might be what's scaring you. Like it feels almost like it's too good to be true. When we're cynical, that tends to scare us. Honestly, I know I'm the same way. But I feel like I just feel like this is like wish fulfillment. Like this person just feels exactly like what you have always wanted. And you're very happy when you're with this person. Clarifying cards, we've got the Magnet, the Fish, and the Butterfly. I feel like this person is stable, like has a good job, financially stable, may even be prosperous, maybe do quite well for themselves financially in their work. And I feel a lot of attraction between the two of you guys. You guys are just kind of drawn to one another. When you're not around each other, you think about each other all the time, and it's mutual. This is a mutual thing. He's on your mind, you're on his mind, or vice versa, or his or hers. I'm not going to assume genders here. But yeah, and I feel like this is an opportunity for you to open up, and you're being encouraged to open up to this opportunity. It's time to embrace that change and transform. Just like the butterfly is asking you to transform, you're being encouraged to embrace that change and embrace this new relationship. Okay. All right. So for the challenge position. Okay, so the challenge position, the first card we have here is one of the new cards with my deck. So pretty. I love this deck. It's just gorgeous. The artwork is lovely. Okay, so the Flower of Life is basically just saying that you need to step away from your own ego and get out of your head. Plainly spoken. Get out of your head. Which is funny considering is paired with the Nine of Crystals or Swords, which is all about being lost in your head. And it being the challenge position, this is exactly what you're being encouraged to do, is to get out of your head so much. Stop overthinking it. You need to deal with the traumas that you have had in your past. Because the Nine of Crystals does talk about fear and anxiety. The psychological traumas that have come from your past experiences. Or you're worrying over things that probably don't need to be worried over. The clarifying cards I have here are the Archer, the Dog, and the Wolverine. And what I'm seeing here, this is your soulmate that you're dealing with. This is a good love. This is potentially even somebody you were friends with before you became lovers or started to date one another. But I do feel that soulmate connection. But there is a power struggle within you. Okay, you're struggling with the two sides of you. The one that really wants this connection and the side of you that is afraid. That is a lot of fear. And I'm feeling like, again, you need to just be upfront with this person. You need to tell them about your fears and about maybe your past. Kind of talk it out. This person is your go-to person. I mean, I'm seeing go-to guy or gal. They're going to help you, okay? Just talking it out is going to help you. It's going to help them. It's going to help them also understand your hesitation, because trust me, they're picking up on your hesitation too. So it's good to have that conversation, open up the floodgates of communication and let them know, like, hey, this is why I seem to be kind of hesitating here. This is why I feel a little trigger shy. It's because of this. Of course, you don't want to trauma dump on him. Not too much. Definitely, give him the highlights before going into any kind of depth. Reserve that for your therapist. And I do recommend, honestly, with this level of trauma, that a therapist is brought into the equation. I really do feel like that is needed. So yeah, I would look into, if you don't have one already, I would look into getting one. Again, don't trauma dump on him, but do give him the highlights, okay? Him or her. Sorry, I don't want to genderize this as much as possible. But yes, definitely the highlights is needed. Okay, so for the next position, it is the solutions position. This is the solutions to the challenge. And what I'm seeing here, we've got the Death card and the World card. We also have clarifiers. We've got the Judgment card, as well as the Birds and the House. So what I'm getting with this is, again, the need to let go of that past trauma, that need to let go and make these big changes in your life is needed. It's time to put an end to those things that are holding you back, okay? This is all about fresh starts, new starts. And by doing this, by letting that stuff go, again, maybe incorporating a therapist, and working through those traumas and letting that hurt go, you're going to find success in this connection. A lot of success. The world is all about finding a sense of belonging and success. It is fulfillment. Like, you're going to be fulfilled. Okay, that's the kind of connection that you and this person will have. There's a lot of communication that is needed here. I do see a lot of communication. That is being open, okay? Communicating with your partner, communicating with a therapist, your friends, whoever it is that you confide in. I see a lot of communication, though, and that is greatly needed. And, you know, putting down some roots, you know, stepping out, starting new, you know, go ahead. Don't be afraid to put down those roots. Go ahead and start building that foundation with this person. Okay. I know it's scary, but it's worth it. And I just feel like the solution here is just go ahead, start laying the framework of your connection, and of your future, relationship. I mean, it might take some time, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You know what? Take as much time as you need. It's the longevity. It's a long run. It's the big picture that we're looking at. Okay. And that's the most important thing. Okay. It's okay if a relationship takes a while to get, you know, off the ground. As long as you're open and you're communicating and you're expressing yourselves, just let it take the time it needs. Okay. All right. So the outgun position, again, with that Pisces, I guess that Pisces again, the 8 of Cups here, that talks about, that's a Pisces card. Anyway, so yeah, I'm getting heavy Pisces energy, along with your with the Sagittarius energy that I keep getting here. I've got a couple cards with Sagittarius on it. Anyway, so the 8 of Cups, it's letting go. It's letting something go. And I really feel that that's your past trauma. It's time to move on from that trauma. It's time to let it go. Don't let it hold you back anymore. Okay? It is time to... Damn, the last reading I did, I was quoting Elsa from Frozen. But again, sing the song. Just let that shit go, okay? Yeah, because that's holding you back, and you don't need it to hold you back anymore. You have something beautiful here in this connection. Don't let it mess things up for you. The Page of Wands is also in this position. This is a fantastic card. I mean, this relationship has so much potential. This is the beginning stages, though. I feel like this is a new relationship. I said that actually at the beginning of this, that I felt like this was a new relationship. And the Page of Wands talks about a new relationship. So, yeah, like this is the beginning stages of your relationship. But it has a lot of potential, a lot of passion, a lot of fiery energy. Communication's great. You guys are bringing out the best in each other. This is fantastic. But the Page of Wands, even though this is a fire sign card, you are encouraged to just take your time. Okay, that is, there's no rush. There's no rush is what I'm feeling. There's no rush. Take your time. There's no rush. Do this the right way. Do it the right way. Give it the time it needs. Let's see. The clarifying cards that I got actually 2 more major arcanas from my oracle deck. One is the Magician, and the Empress is the other. And then we have the Mice. And again, I feel like the letting go is this stress and this the worry and everything that just decays and rots your spirit. It hurts your spirit. You don't need to hold on to that trauma. That's what I feel like you're supposed to let go. The Magician is talking about communication, and it's manifesting this relationship and putting out into the universe what you really want. And what you're getting back is the Empress. That is all about attraction and relationships and magnetism and abundance. That's beautiful. Pair that with your Page of Wands, and that's a gorgeous relationship. That is wonderful. That is full of happiness and joy and feeling fulfilled as a person. Okay, but again, you have to let that trauma go. So definitely seek out someone to help you through working through whatever this trauma is from your past. Okay, underlying messages here from the bottom of the deck. What we got is the Knight of Crystals or Swords. This particular deck is a little different. Instead of swords, it has crystals. And also, instead of pentacles or coins, it has stars. So, it's beautiful still. It's kind of interesting. Okay, and then the other card that I have here on the bottom of my Oracle deck is the Tower. So, combining the Knight of Crystals or Swords with the Tower, I feel like, again, this is that conversation that needs to be had. You need to be talking out your traumas. You need to open that communication with your partner, as well as preferably a trained therapist, someone who can help you through getting closure with whatever it is that has been holding you back, so that you can move forward, so that you can have this relationship, this connection with this amazing partner. Like, and again, he or she, whoever this person is going to be a blessing in your life. This is a beautiful connection, and yeah, like I highly recommend, and I feel like the universe is telling you pretty clearly to get the help that you need so that you can deal with your trauma, so that you can come to this relationship open and embrace it instead of running from it. Okay? All right. So let's do some messages from the universe. These are my Akashic records. The first one I have here is take a chance. It's time to step outside of your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results. Amen there. Pretty sure this entire reading was talking about exactly that. The next one here is strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. Freaking. Okay, next I'm going to allow my spirit guide to pick a few relevant letters that go with this particular reading. All right, Spirit, what do you got for me? Alrighty. Alright, so I'm seeing the letter T. I am also seeing, what else we got? The letter N is coming to mind. Okay, we got N. What else we got? The letter R. The letter R is also there. Okay, do you got any more that are relevant? Looks like H. Potential H. Okay. All right, there you have it. Guys, I hope this resonates with someone here and that this message is received by the right person. I do always open my readings with a prayer before I even start. And I always try to get at least a message for someone who will see this video, will hear this reading. And I'm hoping that whoever this message was meant for, that it finds its way to you. As always, guys, be blessed and bless others. Take care.